What we're really here to talk about, and that is season 8 of Basketball Wives. That premiered last night, and it did not skimp on the drama. So in 3 words, Evelyn, how would you describe the new season?
Oh my gosh, probably definitely crazy, intense, and very emotional.
Yeah, based on what I saw last night, yeah.
You know, every time I start filming a new season, you can kind of gauge how things are gonna go. And this season, it was just so many things that happened. There were so much personal, emotional issues that people opened up about on the show, my cast members. So it was a lot. Like every week it was something. At some point we were all like, we're tired. I'm still filming now.
Like, oh, are you?
I have been filming since January.
Oh my
so
God.
we're still, you know, we're at the very tail end of it, but it's been a long season, but I feel like this is probably one of the best seasons. And the newbies definitely brought something to the table, because you never know how new cast members, how things are going to work out. It's a little intimidating coming onto
the show. They could throw off the whole dynamic, or they could make it the best ever.
So you know, I give credit to the new girls that came on the show. They definitely brought something, and it's definitely good.
Well, I want to actually dig a little deeper into a couple of scenes from last night. This is a new segment that we're premiering today. It's called Behind the Scenes. So let's roll that graphic. Pretty that is. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the awkward situation that's surrounding Byron and CeCe's wedding. Take a look at this.
Byron wants to ask Thomas to be his best man, right?
Right, as he should. That's his son.
But Byron isn't feeling Kristen right now, and he doesn't want her at our wedding.
Oh, that's a touchy.
That's deep.
That's deep.
And we are not on good terms right now.
Yeah.
So what were your initial thoughts about this, Evelyn? Did you find it shocking that Byron didn't want Kristen there?
I did. And, you know, I feel like everyone, you know, I feel like CeCe's having conversations with Byron at home. I feel like Kristen's not communicating with Byron. You know, I'm always like, you guys need to get together in a room, because, you know, so communication is key. So when I heard that, I was so devastated, because I know that Kristen loves Byron. And I just feel like things are getting lost in translation because they are not communicating. And I also think he's upset because of what she said on the show last season about him not seeing, his granddaughter. Yeah. But you guys signed on to do a reality show, and this is, you know, you never know what's going to come out. And she was trying so hard to not really get too deep into the issues that were going on within the family, but you start filming, then this person says something, you have to respond. So, you know, she's in a tough position.
Yeah, definitely. Michelle, what do you think? Do you think people should just put aside their differences for the sake of one day and such an important event, i.e. a wedding?
Yeah, I mean, it's a life moment, and that's when you want everyone to come together and support you and put the petty things aside.
Exactly, because those petty things won't matter in 50 years when you're looking at your wedding album being like, oh, I'm sad that she wasn't there. So why don't we get into the next major moment, and that happened at Shawnee's party when Jennifer showed up despite all the trouble she'd caused last season. Watch.
Hi. Oh, really? That's what we doing? Oh, no, she didn't. Okay.
I'm starting to think that Jennifer likes to be the center of drama, because why would you show up if you had so much negative to say?
Okay. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. You know, we find out that she was making comments about Shawnee's ex-husband, you know, saying that, you know, it's no secret that he was running around. And I just feel like that is such a low blow. Like, we all have been ex-fiancés, wives. She was an ex-wife. She went through infidelity. So I feel like that's never, ever something that you should jab at somebody, because you went through the same thing. Yep. So with all that said and done, it was shocking that she was saying these things the day prior. Kristen told us at the event, and then she still walks in. So Shawnee, I mean, as you can see, people don't really get to see Shawnee like that.
Yeah.
But when she's fired up, she's fired up. And
because that was saying stuff about her family, and like her and Shaq are in a good place now, despite they've been apart for many years. But I mean, she said herself, they're in such a great place where co-parenting is concerned. So to have this stuff brought back up is just
she was
like,
just trying to antagonize everyone. Like, what was going through her head?
I have no idea, because you are not forced to go to a scene. If you feel uncomfortable about the scene, even though you signed the contract, if you don't want to go, you don't want to go. There's times that I've been like, I don't know if I'm getting set up, I'm not going, and I go with that. So I don't know why she thought that that was going to go well. And then her kids are there. That's another thing.
Yeah, it's a celebration of one of her kids who's just been through this horrible situation health-wise.
You know, that was definitely I mean, we got up. You know, I was holding the umbrella for her. I was like, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Because I did not think she was going to come.